oh crap, I just talked a whole bunch and the camera wasn't even recording. And then it turned off and I was like, well, I have nothing interesting to say, obviously. Okay, I am here ready to give you all of my cancer wish list items. For those of you that are new around here, we talk about cancer sometimes. I've had cancer twice. I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking gifts, things you can do for them, or tips on just like how to talk to them. I know it. So yeah, let's just jump into the video. Okay, I'm sticking my blue light glasses on. Jeez, okay, when you get curly hair, man, for the first time, I don't know what to do with it. If anyone has curly, very thin hair, like fine hair, feel free to drop in the comments your favorite conditioner, shampoo, your curl cream, because I'm at a loss, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. We have our blue light glasses on because we're going for my list, baby. First thing, this is huge. Someone gave me a box of all of their favorite must-have items, and that was one of the gifts that I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, because she had cancer before, and she gave me things like, I can't even remember. I know that it was like chock full of things, and I went through the whole box. I did. I used everything. This is now my things people have sent me box. I've kept everything. Not like edible things, because that's disgusting. Okay. I loved getting that box. It was so helpful. I can do a whole nother video for you guys if you want on what I would put into a box to give to someone else. So just comment down below if you want that. Gift basket, check. What? What are you doing in there? Guys, we have too much to talk about, okay? Get out of the freezer, get out of the snacks, okay? One of the best things that my mom did for me and my family did for me was to pack my freezer. It was so helpful. Plus, she didn't ask. She didn't ask. She just said, here. Okay, hold on. My arm is getting tired. Welcome, Rosie, to our little video. But she said, okay, look through this cookbook, tell me what you want, and we'll get it pre-made and ready for you in your freezer. This is what it looks like when I have to clean with cancer. Just pay for someone to clean for them. It's too much. We are already like, oh gosh. We already don't have an immune system. I don't need to add a toilet to me getting sick or the possibilities of getting myself sick. So one of the biggest things you can do is pay for someone to come and clean their house. This was not my doing. I think I may have bought one of these. I don't have an issue. Okay, I swear. But seriously, let's bring you a little closer so we can chat. You go from full head of hair to a naked mole rat, okay? We don't have hair on our bodies to keep ourselves warm. I use all of my blankets. I don't think there's a blanket that really I don't use, but blankets are an awesome, awesome thing to give cancer patients. Next one, check in at least monthly, okay? At least monthly. And that does not mean checking their social media. That means texting them, calling them, even if they don't answer. And don't think that you're annoying them, because you're not. Just text, hey, just thinking about you, hoping you're doing okay, and that's it. You can ask a question, but even just that shows them that you care. Within the first month, that I was diagnosed the first time. I had so many people reaching out to me and texting me, and then all of a sudden, totally dropped off the face of the earth. They just stopped checking in. And I was like, well, what happened to everyone? Like, I get that I'm gonna have cancer for a while, but I thought more people would care. But on the other side of that, if you want to be that person that shows someone that you really care about them during cancer, check in with them at least once a month. Put it on your calendar to just check in and see how they're doing, if they need anything. That's a big one. I love everyone that checked in with me and was there for me the first couple months, but the people that kept checking in on me continuously, those are the ones that hold a really special place in my heart, because I know that they truly cared and went out of their way to really make sure that I knew. That may sound harsh, but if you come to my channel, I'm just gonna tell you how it is, okay? That's just how it was. And both me and Logan feel that way. Just do it, okay? Just be there and check in. It'll just makes everybody feel better. My next tip, as soon as you hear that someone is diagnosed and you're pretty close with them, start a GoFundMe for them. They need the money. They need the gas money. They need, like for me, I needed the fertility money. It was one of the best things right off the get-go that people did for me. Along those same lines, people that you know of that own businesses, ask them if they would be willing to do a fundraiser for you. My husband used to work at Domino's. His old boss offered to do a fundraiser for us. So all of the proceeds from pizza bought that day or that night or something went to us. We had quite a bit of money come from that, and that was just one of the most helpful things and most beneficial, because then we could use that money however we needed to. For us, that meant the bills. And yeah, that was pretty much it, just bills. Another big one is gas. Cancer patients go through gas like kids at Halloween going through their Halloween candy. I don't know if that's a good analogy, but we'll roll with it. We have to go to so many appointments, and it just gets worse. We're always going to the hospital for something. Either we have a fever, or we need labs done, or we're freaking coding, you know? If you're pretty close to them or you live around them and they trust you, ask them for their car keys and just say that you want to go fill up their tank. Super simple, and just say, hey, I'd like to do this. When can I pick up your keys? Don't ask them if they would like that, if that's okay. Don't do that. We all know that people in, what are we in, 20th century, 21st century? I don't know. None of us like asking for help, any of us. So why are you asking them if it's okay? They're gonna like feel awkward and be like, no, it's okay, like we're doing okay. Don't ask, just do. Pick up their keys, take their car, and fill it up. It'll be such a blessing to them. Or if you're not able to fill up their car, buy gas cards. So simple, so easy. Throw in a card, mail it to them, boom, you're done. Another one is just Visa cards, so that they can fill up with gas and get groceries, so they can use it wherever. So we got a couple of those, and those were super helpful. Along those same lines is just gift cards. Gift cards in general, it doesn't really matter where they're for. They'll either get used by the cancer patient or by the caregiver, because you're always running around, you never know what you want to eat. Sometimes you don't want the healthy stuff in the fridge, or you're craving something very specific. I had someone else comment to get gift cards for DoorDash. I didn't even know that was a thing. So definitely look up that one too, because that one's amazing, because then nobody has to leave. And especially if the cancer patient is home alone, if they really have no energy to use the freezer meals or stuff like that. Okay, the rest of these are other tips from other cancer patients. I wanted to pull in not only my ideas, but also ask other patients what they really like. So then you get some ideas from multiple different people. One person said helping to drive their kids to and from different places. Another person said don't always ask about health, ask about other things as well, because not all of us like to be reminded all the time that we have cancer. Handwritten notes and cards, I loved getting those in the mail because that just is an extra step into like checking in on me and making sure that I was okay. I personally loved flowers. That was also commented by someone else. Stuffed animals was commented by someone, and gossip magazines or articles that you could just text them. Just funny stuff that was lighthearted and not deep reading. The other things I thought of were buying them a subscription, like a Netflix subscription. Okay, I cannot say words. We're in bed like 90% of the time. Okay, we don't do a ton. So you've got Netflix, you've got Spotify, you've got Kindle, Audible, Disney, Hulu. There's so many subscriptions that you can like just buy them for a year or even 6 months, 3 months, see what subscription services they already have, or you could just offer to pay those. What the fudge? There's been a fly in my house that I cannot kill, and I've been trying to kill it all day and it just keeps getting away from me. The gist of this video is do not ask them. Don't ask them if you can do something or if it would be okay. Use your common sense. If it's something you really should ask them if you can do, like taking their children for the day or something like that, yes, ask them if you can do that. But don't ask them if you can like pay for something or buy them dinner or whatever. Find a way to just do it and be able to just send it. Say, hey, I sent this to you. Love you so much, thinking of you. Don't ask. Just do it. Like my mom. My mom is an angel. She did not ask me hardly ever if I would like something or if she could do something. She literally always just did it. That was super helpful because as cancer patients, we, from my knowledge and my personal experience, we don't like asking for help. We don't ask anybody for help. We feel like a lot of a burden to pretty much everyone. If you can think of any other tips and you've had cancer, definitely leave them in the description below so that people can get ideas for those that they love that were diagnosed. Subscribe if you're new because I want to make a big old happy family around here, you know. My vibe is very like straightforward. I'll tell it like it is. I didn't even put on makeup for this video because I can't be bothered. I'll see you guys next week, hopefully. I always try to get a video up, but sometimes it doesn't work. See you guys in my next video. Bye.